Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful and lovely stitch. This is called the block stitch, and it creates these little blocks and dots. This is a super quick and easy stitch to make, as it's only 2 rows repeat. So if you're excited to make this with me, grab your hooks and let's get stitching. For making this sample, I've used this lovely and colorful hobby yarn. This is called the Acacia print. This yarn is a mix of acrylic and cotton, which makes it perfect for summer mix. And this is the other color shade that I've used for the tutorial, which is so nice. And I also be using a bit of white. This is a DK weight yarn, and you will be using a 5mm crochet hook, a tapestry needle, pair of scissors, and if you prefer, you can use stitch markers. You're going to start your work by creating a slip knot, and for this sample I'm going to make 25 chains. If you need to make a bigger sample, you can change any multiple of 3 plus 1. I'm going to go ahead and make my 25 chains to start with the stitch pattern. Here I have my 25 chains, and now I'm going to skip the first 3 chains from the hook, and I'm going to make a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So here I have the first double crochet, and the 3 chains from the beginning also count as a double crochet, so I have 2 double crochets. And then I'm going to go ahead and make 1 double crochet in each single chain. To make a double crochet, you're going to wrap the yarn around your hook once, and then you're going to start pulling through the stitches. And then you're going to continue working double crochet until you get to the end of your chain. Here I'm almost at the end of the row, making the last double crochet. And by the end, I should have 23 double crochet in total. So this is how the first row looks like. So now I'm going to make the second row. For that, I'm going to change 1, and I'm going to turn my work. Here I'm going to be using the same color, but if you want to use 2 colors, continue watching the video and I will show you next. And I'm going to make 1 single crochet into that first double crochet from the previous row. I'm going to change 2, and I'm going to miss 3 double crochet, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet in between the double crochet. So again, I'm going to change 2, miss 3 double crochet, and make 1 single crochet in between the double crochet. So chain 2 again, miss 3 double crochet, and work 1 single crochet in between the double crochet stitches. So I'm going to continue this pattern until the end of the row. Here I'm working the last 2 chains, I'm gonna miss the 3 double crochet, and I'm gonna make 1 single crochet into that last space between the 3 chains from the beginning and the double crochet. So this is our row number 2, and this is how it should be looking by now. For the next row, row number 3, I'm gonna chain 3, and these 3 chains are gonna count as the first double crochet of the row. And now I'm gonna work 3 double crochet into the 2 chain space from the previous row. These 3 double crochet are gonna count as a first block. So here I have my 3 double crochet, and this is gonna be our first block. And I'm gonna continue working this repeat until the end of the row. So I'm gonna work 3 double crochet into each 2 chain space from the previous row. So in this example, I already have 2 blocks. Here I'm almost at the end, working the last block of stitches. So I'm working 3 double crochet. And to finish the row, I'm gonna make 1 double crochet into the last single crochet available. So I should have 3 chains at the beginning and then 1 double crochet at the end. And this is our third row. Now for row number 4, I'm gonna repeat number 2. I'm gonna change 1 and turn my work and make 1 single crochet into the first double crochet from the previous row. I'm gonna make 2 chains, and I'm gonna work 1 single crochet in between the blocks. I'm gonna make 2 chains again and work 1 single crochet in between the blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue this repeat until the end of the row. Now I'm working the last 2 chains, and I'm gonna work 1 single crochet in between the 3 chains from the beginning and the block stitch. And this is our row number 4 completed. And now in order to grow your work, you're gonna repeat rows number 3 and 4 until you get the length desired for your project. So here I work 3 chains and I turn my work. And now I'm going to work 3 double crochet into that 2 chain space from the previous row. And remember that 3 double crochet count as a first block. So I'm just going to continue working this way until the end of the row. Here I'm working the last block of stitches. So I'm working the last 3 double crochet of the row. And I'm gonna make a last double crochet into that single crochet from the previous row. And this is the end of row number 5, and this is how our work should be looking right now. And now if you would like to change colors, you're just gonna go ahead and bring the next color that you wanna use, in this case white, and you're just gonna insert that color into the chain, pull the other color, and that's gonna count as the first chain, and you're gonna turn your work. And you're gonna continue working the pattern sequence from before. In this case, I'm working a single crochet stitch and 2 chains. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue working into the pattern. And then after I'm finished with that color, I'm gonna bring a pair of scissors and cut the main color. And then I'm just gonna attach that main color again so I can continue working in the rows. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut that secondary color, in this case the white. And I'm gonna repeat the same technique. I'm gonna insert the new color through that chain. So I already have 1 chain and I'm gonna only chain 2 times. So there is my 3 chains from the beginning of the row. I'm gonna turn my work and continue working the double crochet stitches for that row. This is a technique I like using for changing colors, as I think it's a bit neater than other techniques, but you can use any technique that you like. And then at the end, if you're changing colors, you're gonna just weave in all the ends to make your work look better. So as you can see, this is how it looks when you change colors, those little dots between the blocks. It's a really beautiful stitch and it's really fun to make too. So I hope you had fun watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!